Hi guys, we are overthinkers and our topic is energy psychology. We are going to discuss its introduction, most famous and influential people, developing theory, main ideas and assumptions, methods, evidence, criticism and conclusion. Energy psychology is a new approach which combines the psychology and psychobiology as well as the traditional methods of healing practices to support mental health. It works on a fundamental principle that human mind and body are interconnected and can change the energy between them to run individual thoughts, feeling, and behavior. The practice of energy psychology has been inspired by the healing traditions like TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, and acupuncture, which manipulates the energy within the meridians of the body. There are different types of techniques which are inspired by traditional practices such as emotional freedom techniques or EFT, thought field therapy, the past acupressure technique, and so on. This process is very simple. During the session, the therapist will rub or tap the certain points on the body. These points are believed to be energy points. While tapping or rubbing is done, person focuses on distressing memory, thought, or feeling. The purpose behind this technique is to release negative energy by physical stimulation. Energy psychology begin to receive attention after managed to solve issues like anxiety, depression, and even emotional trauma. And techniques like EFT may control emotion and stress by releasing cortisol.
Hi guys, my name is Isha Sharma. I'm just going to explain about the key personalities. So the first one is the Roger Callen. He is the one of the founder of the energy psychology, created TFT, which is known as thought field theory, involved tapping specific points on the body while focusing on the negative thoughts. He thought that the emotional distress occurred due to obstruct energy pathway in the body. The TFT has been utilized to assist individuals with conditions such as anxiety and PTSD, and the Callen contributors led to foundation of other energy-based psychological approaches. And the second one is the Gray Craig. He expanded on the Callen concept, promoting the idea of that emotional distress arises from the blockage in the body energy flow, which can be elevated through tapping. Techniques like TFT has been applied to address conditions such as anxiety and PTSD. The Callen influence has led to development of the various energy psychological approaches. Donna Eden. Her approach of friendly and inviting help people from the different backgrounds to understand and find appeal in challenging concepts. Donna's personal experience of overcoming her health problem with these techniques gave her efforts real authenticity and drive. Many of the attenders of her seminars describe her as a gifted healer and a compassionate teacher. Another significant figure in the field of energy psychology is Fred Gallo. He develops strategies combining conventional psychological techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy with energy-based approaches. His book, Energy Psychology, Exploration at the Intersection of Energy, Cognition, and Consciousness shows how this concept might be used in concert to enable emotional healing. Gallo has worked to bring energy psychology into regular therapy.
Today I'm going to talk about what are the main ideas and assumptions of the energy psychology. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the stress, anxiety, and other negative emotions? What if I told you that you can get rid from them by just tapping on some points of your body? Yes, it is possible. Energy psychology is based on the assumption that psychological disorders comes from the disruptions in body's energy system. Just like a river needs to flow smoothly, our body's energy system must remain balanced. When disruptions happen, we experience anxiety, trauma, and other physical pain. Other psychological treatments focus more on the cognitive and other therapies, talk therapies, or recommend medications. But this method helps to rewire the brain's response to negative emotions, which is in situations such as post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, or depression. One of the most common technique in this is emotional freedom technique, where people tap on specific meridian points while focusing on their emotional stress, like pressing on some parts like here in forehead. By pressing like this, we relieve from the stress, and other is like under your eyes, like here, and the third one is like in your collarbone, like this. It also involves like fingers, like acupuncture. Yeah, so these methods can be helpful to relieve from stress and anxiety. Thank you.
So, what are the methods and evidence of energy psychology? One of the most popular technique is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as tapping. This method includes tapping on specific parts of the body while thinking about a trouble a person is going through. Many people say it helps us feel free, calm our mind, and reduce negative emotions. So, if we talk about another method, it's through field therapy. TFT is similar to EFT but follows a set pattern of taps based on emotion or feelings a person is going through. The next method is Tapas Acupressure Technique. TAT is different. It involves placing fingers near your eyes and between forehead while focusing on a problem, which is believed to help release emotional stress. Does energy psychology really works? Many studies suggest that energy psychology techniques are effective. For example, a study conducted in 2016 found that EFT worked as well as traditional techniques for treating anxiety. Another study conducted in 2018 showed that energy psychology helped people with PTSD feel better for a long time. Some research suggests that these methods reduce level of cortisol, a stress hormone. Energy psychology may also help with physical health. A study conducted in 2019 found that EFT reduced pain, while a 2016 study showed that these techniques help healthcare workers manage stress. Some researchers suggest that tapping techniques can lower blood pressure and improve the immune system. However, not everyone agrees that energy psychology is effective. Some scientists argue that this isn't enough strong evidence, as many studies involve small group of people. So, many studies are being conducted to better understand how these techniques influence the mind and body. As scientific evidence grows, energy psychology could gain wider acceptance and be recognized as a useful method for maintaining healthcare issues. If research continues to suggest its effectiveness, it may be better or trusted tool used alongside traditional therapy for treating anxiety, stress, trauma, and other challenges. One of the main reasons energy psychology is gaining interest is its simplicity. Unlike traditional therapy or medication, it does not require long-term treatments. Techniques like tapping and acupressure can be learned at home and can be practiced independently, making them a convenient option for people seeking immediate relief from emotional distress. Additionally, studies have shown that these methods may have positive effects not only on mental health but also on physical health, like reducing chronic pain and improving immune system. If further studies confirm these benefits, energy psychology can become a valuable alternative approach to mental health care. It may be helpful for individuals who prefer drug-free methods of healing. In future, energy psychology could be integrated into mainstream wellness programs, stress management techniques, and even workplace mental health institutes, offering a simple yet effective way to support overall well-being.
Energy psychology has gained popularity, but it remains a very controversial topic. Because on one side, we've got supporters claiming that those alternative methods do work and they do help with people's mental health and well-being. But on the other side, we've got critics arguing that the possible results people are getting are most likely due to the placebo effect and not necessarily something is changing within them. They also argue that the field still doesn't have any scientific support. The research that has been done didn't quite use empirical methods. And they also failed to prove or to show any evidence beyond the placebo effect. Critics also suggest that therapists do not engage with those alternative methods, which leads to our conclusion. Ultimately, as a group, we agree with the criticism, and we do think that the field of energy psychology is a pseudoscience. However, we also think that the placebo effect might not be necessarily something bad. Because if something seems to be working for someone, then what's the harm? If there is no physical harm or emotional harm, then it wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing for them if it's showing results, even if it's due to the placebo effect. We also recognize that it is a field that is on the rise, and most likely it will continue to rise for the next years, especially for those people who seem to not agree with the traditional methods that we have available for therapy, for instance, or people who don't seem to agree with medication. So it is only natural that they will go to other sources and hopefully improve the quality of their lives. So yeah, we still need to have valid research that prove anything beyond the placebo effect. We haven't gotten there yet. Doesn't mean that there might not be in the future, and maybe years from now, who knows, it will have scientific support, and hopefully we can combine what we know with energy psychology and hopefully be more effective in helping people with mental disorders. And that's everything. We want to thank you for your attention and for watching this video. We hope you have a good rest of your day.